If you are new in my channel, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Exoprimal. In its first very limited closed playtest, Exoprimal shows a solid foundation for a PvE shooter, and if it sticks with its strengths like the time attack style, objective racing and interesting class design, it could be well worth sinking your teeth into. Pragmata is an all-new action-adventure title that depicts a near-future dystopian world on the moon through a deeply profound story and setting. Pragmata, stylized as Pragmata, is an upcoming science fiction action-adventure video game developed by Capcom, set to be released for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Windows. It was originally slated for a 2022 release, but was later changed to 2023.
Power. They are the dreams we weave.
Minecraft Legends is a real-time action strategy video game. It has strategy elements at its core, but its mechanics are inspired by the immersion of action games. Minecraft overworld that is described to be a familiar yet in many ways new overworld. It is explored in a third-person perspective. The player will defend villager settlements and fight hordes of piglins to stop the spread of their nether corruption and repel their invasion into the overworld. The player will be the center of every battle they lead, fighting alongside their allies while giving them directions. They will form alliances with enemy overworld mobs such as zombie villagers to lead into battle as allies to help defend the overworld. The game will have a single-player campaign along with an online campaign, co-op and competitive multiplayer. Alan Wake 2 is an upcoming survival horror game developed by Remedy Entertainment Publishing. A sequel to Alan Wake, the game is set to be released for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series XS in 2023.
My dad tells stories of a terrible war that happened.
Ark II is the sequel to Ark: Survival Evolved, a sci-fi prehistoric survival game. Originally, Ark II was set to be much like its predecessor, aka a sandbox survival experience, but things have changed somewhat. It will feature what Studio Wildcard is calling Souls-like melee combat, where you can target lock, block, dodge, pull off combos, staggers, and even special attacks. S.T.A.L.K.E.R. 2, Heart of Chornobyl is an upcoming first-person shooter survival horror video game developed and published by Ukrainian game developer GSC Game World. Set to release for Microsoft Windows and the Xbox Series XS, it will be the fourth game released in the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. S.T.A.L.K.E.R. fans have been waiting a while for this sequel. It was first revealed in 2010, but underwent development turmoil, leading to a 12-year production cycle.
Depends on the night.
The Wolf Among Us 2 is an upcoming episodic graphic adventure game being developed and published by Telltale Games with assistance of Ad Hoc Studio, a studio that consists of former Telltale staff. It is a sequel to the 2013 game The Wolf Among Us, with the title taking place 6 months following the events of the previous title. Kerbal Space Program 2 will let you build more than just vehicles. In addition to rockets and spaceplanes, players will now be able to construct entire colonies. By flying colony modules to other planets, players will be able to create habitats that can support a small population of Kerbals. Starfield. Starfield is an upcoming action role-playing video game developed by Bethesda Game Studios and published by Bethesda Softworks. The game was formally announced during Bethesda's E3 press conference in 2018. Redfall is a first-person shooter set in an open-world Massachusetts, where players slice and dice a vampiric threat that has overtaken this small town. Redfall is in development at Ark and Austin, the team behind Prey, which means we can expect a similar style of play.